Lesson 29. This is a big one. Are you ready? It's short, but it's big. God is in everything I see. So, first of all, if you don't like to use the word or concept of God, you can use source, you can use spirit. So, don't get caught up on the language. Use whatever fits for you. And this says, the idea for today explains why you can see all purpose in everything. It explains why nothing is separate by itself or in itself. And it explains why nothing you see means anything. In fact, it explains every idea we have used thus far. And all subsequent? Oh, that's a harder word than I thought. All subsequent ones as well. Today's idea is the whole basis for vision. You will probably find this idea very difficult to grasp at this point. You may find it silly, irreverent, senseless, funny, and even objectionable. Certainly God is not in a table, for example, as you see it. Yet we emphasized yesterday the table shares the purpose of the universe. And what shares the purpose of the universe shares the purpose of its creator. Try then today to begin to learn how to look on all things with love, appreciation, and open-mindedness. You do not see them now. Would you know what is in them? Nothing is as it appears to you. Its holy purpose stands beyond your little range. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. And you will not understand how you could ever have found it difficult. That is not to put you down and say you should be able to understand. It's not saying that. It's saying it's very difficult to grasp this because we've been so entrenched in our egos, and our egos don't understand this at all. So you can't figure it out, any of this, from an ego perspective. And this was difficult for me. I didn't understand God is in everything I see when I first did the workbook lessons. And it is true that it isn't difficult anymore. It does take vigilance. It takes being willing to practice in staying open-minded and using our guidance to see with vision instead of with the ego. So use whatever word works for you if God doesn't, and just take comfort in knowing that at some point you will see God in